McDermott, you know, how do you play this defensively as far as what you want to do with somebody on the ball?
Yeah, you got to keep everybody in front of you is what you want to do. Don't let anybody get behind you and just make them shoot a contested jump shot is what you're trying to do if you're Iowa State. But they're trying to deny the basketball in to Taylor.
Taylor with it. Nobody there. Down to 2. Zaire Taylor for the win. Yes! And Missouri wins it! They come out of Ames with the win. Conference win number 10. Zaire Taylor, the hero. Regulation and in overtime.
Was there any question who they were going to?
Wow!
94 feet, end to end by that young man. High off the glass. You will not see 3 tougher shots than the 3 shots that he hit here in the last couple of minutes. Take a look at it. 6.1 goes all the way down. Nobody stops the ball, and he goes high off the glass over Gilstrap right as the buzzer goes down. I mean, just perfect execution. I hate to say it, Tiger fans, but does that look like Tyus Edney?
I know. Singing the same thing. Wow. Zaire Taylor, you know, you've got all these good scores, and you figure when the game's on the line, this might be the guy you want with the ball.
Well, you know, he's not a big scorer, but he does have that tendency and the courage to take the big shot at the end of the game. That's not something you coach. It's not something you teach. It's something you recruit. It's mental toughness.
Cyclones, devastating loss. It's been that kind of year. Craig Brackens with only 2 points after the half. Tiger Hoops Rewind is coming up. Should be entertaining. Mizzou wins by 2. Folks, they're now 22-8 and 10-5 in the Big 12. Just over 6 seconds to go. Coast to coast, Zaire Taylor for the win. And Missouri wins it in overtime over Iowa State by the score of 69-67. Tiger Hoops Rewind presented by Budweiser, and none bigger than that play right there by Zaire Taylor, and he had 3 huge buckets for the Missouri Tigers. Scott Highmark, Dan McLaughlin. But this one was the little floater that was able to tie the game up in overtime, and then he had a chance to go the length of the floor.
Yeah, no, pretty much. I told Marcus to get to the strong side, which is my right side, and get in the corner so that he could roll to get a good look. And he ended up, guys didn't help. I figured they would. I figured they would help pretty strong knowing it's the last shot, but the guys didn't help, and I got a chance to get a pretty solid look. I mean, it doesn't look like a shot that most people take, but I actually take that shot pretty often in practice and stuff.
Really? You work on a running one-hander high off the glass with 6 seconds left
Well,
in Big 12 play.
I don't want to say I actually practice it. I mean, that's just that's the kind of shots I take sometimes. I mean, our practices are usually scrimmages.
Sure.
We pretty much scrimmage because of the style we play. 40 minutes of up and down, fastest basketball in the country. So our practice is pretty much the same way we play. It's up and down, scrimmaging, and those are some of the shots you get a chance to take playing that fast.
You know, I didn't want you to get hurt at the very end of this play because Michael Dixon comes flying in to give you a hug, and the hardest squeeze you've had since probably you're 10 years old. Mom came out, there it is. Dixon is squeezing you, but it is a huge win. Tell us what it was like inside the locker room just moments ago with a win like this.
I mean, guys are happy. Everybody felt good. Kim English actually kissed me on my cheek a couple of times, and guys were just happy we got the win. I mean, we got it. However we had to get it, we got it, and we're just happy we got the win, and it was a big win.
So big win for Mizzou. Zaire, congratulations. Obviously a huge win. And before we let you go, has there been much talk about KU and what is going to transpire this weekend? And it's a senior day.
Not really. Right, I mean, that's the talk that starts being made now. I mean, we had Iowa State. As you can see, we had our hands full with Iowa State. It was a big game, tough game. And now that we're on our way back home, I'm sure people are getting ready to prepare for Kansas. You probably get a day off tomorrow, but I mean, when you get this late in the season, there's no days off. Everybody's going to be in the gym and getting their shots up, working on their game, tuning up. and then coach is going to get us, and he's going to make sure we're ready.
One last look as we say thank you to Zaire Taylor. Congratulations.
All right, thank you.
Way to go. Big win for the Missouri Tigers. They win it in overtime. Zaire Taylor, he has made a habit of this with these last-second shots and dramatic plays. And Zaire Taylor is the hero tonight for the Missouri Tigers.